Hi friends, welcome to Aishu's DIY. Today we will design a bracelet using Sam's Bead Box subscription for the month of March 2023. And here I have pulled out the beads, and this is the button that we got with the patina on. I have here seal on, standard seal on, and then some bead on bead stringing wire. So for stringing, actually we're going to knot, right? So it's 12 plus 12, 24, 2 feet. We'll take at least 3 to 4 feet because we don't want it to be less, right? So I'm just cutting 4 feet of cord, and I will let you guys know how much I get left over so that you can measure the I don't know, somehow the words are not coming out of my mouth. I don't know why, but you can take the appropriate amount. I think I'm gonna actually stiffen both ends of the cord, just in case if we want to, string on both sides. So here we go. I'm just going to rub in some glue. This is Clon bead stringing glue. You can use GSI Persimmon super glue, any glue, any beading glue you have available in your stash. Just run a nice amount because we want this to be stiff, and you can just rub it on just like that. You can take the excess off by squishing it in between the Ziploc or a piece of paper, whichever you have in your stash, and then let this dry for a bit, and I'll come back because we want this to be stiffened up so that we can string in the beads easily. So now it's quite dry, so I can start. First of all, take both the ends and we shall string in the button. So this one is indented, so I'm just going to go through this button this way, and put the other end through the other hole, hold the ends together and bring it about in the center. This is the center, but I just want to go one more time. Take one end, doesn't matter which end it is. This is this one, so I go through the next hole. You can hold it like this so that you have enough space to go through. The same way, come back through just one more time, just for extra security, and make sure both ends are about the same size. Don't even have to be exact, but let's just be exact right here. So this is what we have so far. I'm gonna go ahead and make an overhand knot, that is, make a loop and take the two cords and pull it through that loop. Okay, so, and then tighten that knot up. So this is what we have so far. And then to start with, we need some kind of a bead which is thin enough, right? Still, these two are different lengths, but that's okay. I'm going to take this lentil beads and see if it goes through that on both the cords, which I doubt it doesn't. Let me try the green one. It did, surprisingly, and I'm happy about that. Okay, So there we go, a smaller bead after the button. Go ahead and knot. So that's, you don't have to really worry about the knot. It doesn't have to be exactly right after the bead, but it's good if it is. And tighten that knot up. So the pattern that I'm looking at is this. So this is how I have kept, and I felt this to be good for my bracelet. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is let's just start with this end. Maybe no, this is the end we need to start with. Let's add 3 of these, and then this and this, maybe this here and this there. Yeah, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take this one end and then one of the cord and go through this oval bead, because it won't accommodate 2 cords for sure. I don't think so it will do so. See that? So I take these 2 cords, okay, one is coming in the back of the bead. Go ahead and tie an overhand knot. Make the knot, put your index finger into the knot and hold it like this, okay, and pinch the knot and pull it tight. There you go, you got your knot. That's one. Next, so now there is 2 cords. You see which cord comes naturally on top, right? This one comes on top naturally, so I take that and string my bead inside. If it is fraying or so, just cut it at an angle. Don't push it, it won't work. Go ahead and insert that. So I like the knot in between my beads. I don't need any spacer beads like any seed beads, or I was even thinking of the lentil bead, but I don't want it. I really like the color of this Clon against the bead. Again, make a knot, put your index finger in the knot and then tighten that up right next to the bead, okay, pinch that and straighten it down. Okay, you can also tuck on both the strands like this and see that this is what it is. Now see which cord is coming on top naturally, pick that one, then add your bead. Right, like that. Go ahead and tie a knot. Okay, tighten that up, hold it and pull. We have our knot. See which one comes in the top. Now it's a time to decide whether we go for this pattern or this one right here. It kind of color blocks, but this one feels monochromatic. I like this one better. So I added this bead right here. Again, the same thing. One thread comes in the back. Go ahead and knot it. Okay. Hold your knot like that and tighten it up. You can hold it like this and between your thumb and your index finger, and then tighten that up. and check which one comes naturally on top. This is the one which comes naturally on top. Now you can add this and this, or you can color block it with some lentils. We shall see. First, let's put this through this bead. That was a breeze actually. It went inside nicely. Now, since I have only one left with this bead and this bead, I'm using it as an asymmetrical bracelet here. If I have two, I would have opted for earrings, but earrings are my favorite and bracelets next favorite. I'm not a big fan of necklace except if it is a long necklace. This one is on the side, so I need to figure this out. So this will be the one. Okay, now let's start with our gemstone beads. Let's see if both the cords go through the gemstone bead. Let's see. If it does, then that's really good. Let me try one by one. Even though the thread diameter of the thread is 0.5 millimeter, and most of the gemstones have 1 millimeter hole, it is a bit difficult to get both through. Actually it did. That's a good thing. Now let's go ahead and do an overhand knot. Just like that, and pull it tight. Okay. Let's try. I will put on a couple more beads and come back. But I'm gonna thread through both. Both the thread through my gemstone. That's easy. Maybe some gemstones are difficult. You can try it out. Make a knot and then hold your index finger in the knot just like that. Tighten it up and then hold it in between your thumb and index finger and pull the cord. And then you can tighten it up by pulling both the strings and then pulling it tight. You can do this also. So all the ways to tighten it up. I'll do a couple more and come back. I finished knotting. I added 8 of the 8 millimeter beads and then I knotted. Then I added a 8-o seed bead. This is like a brown color 8-o seed bead that I have in my stash. Then I added the 4 millimeter copper and white crystal color beads that we got, this strand right here. So I added that and then the 8-o. I separated the strands and I added this much, right? Now I want to check whether my button goes through it or not. Just like that. It's a little bit tight, but I think it should be that way. You know why? Why? Because otherwise it becomes very loose. But at the same time, you should be able to put it through, right? That's important. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to go ahead and make a knot and not tighten the knot, and then try, okay, and hold that knot like that in your finger and then try to put the button in. it has to stretch a bit to go through, but if you think about it, yeah, just a bit, see there, but that's okay. Now tighten it more and then try. It will leave a little bit of a space, so that's okay, because if you add a neato, maybe we should add a neato and try on both sides. It's a little easy for the button to get in. I could have chosen the green color as well, but I chose this color. I want a monochromatic ending because our button is green anyways. Now if you hold this and then take your button and go through, it goes in nicely. Right? I don't want it to be way too big is what I'm thinking. So let me just try it one more time. Again, make a knot with both the strands. Hold the knot inside. Make sure none of the beads come out. Okay. Hold your knot with your index finger just like that, and check it one last time, because if we don't check it now, see, it's a little bit loose is what I'm thinking. See, it's a little bit loose. I don't want the 8 or seed bead. I'm gonna take a chance. Okay. I'll let you guys know if it doesn't come out properly, because I definitely don't want it to be bigger, because as you wear, the wear and tear will definitely give it a little bit relaxation on the cord. So that's one knot. I'm going through the knot twice, a surgeon's knot, so that the knot is bulkier, and I put my index finger that way and then come up and do this. Check it one more time. I should be able to put it through. Yeah, it goes through. So there we go. Pinch it and pull the cord. Pull it individually by pulling each of the strands separately. Okay, and then that's about it. Now all you need to do is take the strand. This is gonna come and this is gonna come and hook like that, right? There we go. It's gonna stay this way. So what do you want it to have, the dangles per se? I'm thinking a seed bead, maybe a green one. These are 8 seed bead, and the lentils. The lentils, I really wanted to use the lentils in the closure. So at least for the dangles, I will have some lentils. See that? That's means you can try the green, then the lentils will pop. Otherwise, it will be a monochromatic color. So you can also add the copper 4mm faceted crystal as well. It's totally up to you. I'm just gonna add the lentils. I had this 8 seed bead mix that I have. Okay, I added everything here, so I didn't want it to be ending with the seed bead, so I take the seed bead off. I want it to be ending with just the lentil, I guess. Tie an overhand knot. I'm gonna do the surgeon's knot, go through the loop twice instead of once. That will make the knot a little bit bigger. That's about it. There we go. So I added all the beads, and then I'm going to make the surgeon's knot again. So go through the loop twice, once, and then twice, right? And then hold on, hold, and then pull it. Okay, then snip it off. I mean, I left a small tail, as you guys can see, and just melt the end so that it doesn't come off. So this is it. We are done with the bracelet. I feel that it has come out really pretty. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos couple of times a week. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye. For this bracelet, I took 4 feet, and I still have 2 feet left. So I would say about 2.5 feet worth of cord will be good enough to finish this bracelet. If you're doing exactly the number of knots that I am doing, I did knots between every single beads. Okay.